put that coffee down.
You know, so venture capital, they'll own pieces of 4,000 businesses, and if they can plug something in that goes and spiders out, that's phenomenal. You know, so they get a massive internal rate of return. Then all of a sudden they're like, oh shit, we could make this much money off doing this. They're like, okay, cool. You know, and then they get to feel good about themselves. They're kind of in a sticky spot at the moment because like over the last 3 years, like funding was really easy to get. And they were giving people crazy multipliers and doing all kinds of stuff because they're like, yeah, they're just so much fun. And now everything's kind of drying up because like not many of those projects came to pass.
What caused that trend? Why were they throwing out so much money? And when you say they, venture capitalists, like who specifically?
Like say like BlackRock, right? BlackRock is a huge VC firm that owns like all the fucking houses in the US.
Okay.
Right? Like they owned Triple Canopy for a while. Like, that fucking huge, one of those monstrously evil companies.
Yeah.
Right? That will like fucking buy all the foreclosures and then kick out families and go fucking beat up losers, right?
Yeah.
So, like they just went through, so a lot of, I don't really know why, because it was kind of weird because there was a while there where like private funding was like crazy. And this is going back like just 6 months ago because like the markets were all really hot and things were happening. And then now that like the economies are all kind of cascadingly tanking all at once, right? And with like this might be super boring for people, but with the it's really unappetizing to do business with the US right now because of the strength of the US dollar. But the US dollar is worth less in the US.
Yeah.
So it's a really odd time where the US dollar here is insanely strong.
Yeah.
Like, and inflation here, like, this might put me out of fucking touch, but it doesn't seem like it's hit that much, but I don't look at the prices at the pump.
Yeah.
I don't buy my own groceries and shit. So like I haven't felt, except for the housing market, inflation here that much. I could be wrong. But like in the US, it's crazy. Like you go over there and you're like, fuck me, a coffee's like $7.
Yeah.
You know? And so the US, the money's not going far, but it's going really far elsewhere.
Okay.
So what's happening is like export and import in and out of the US is grinding to a halt because I don't want to buy products from the US because they're now more expensive because it's worth less in the US. But the US dollar is so strong, there's like a factorial on what I'm paying for a fucking t-shirt. So I'm just going to go to China or Australia.
Yeah. So reasons it's becoming more difficult to do business in the US is twofold.
Yeah.
So you're getting stung twice. It's doubling it up.
Exactly. And so like for us at Sales Sniper, for me personally, it's phenomenal. I get paid in USD. I have a 30% bump or whatever it is, 20% bump. And for guys making USD in other countries, this is like best case scenario, right? But for businesses, like for us to pay out our USD guys is tough. Like a $20,000 a month salary, that's $240,000 a year US, is now $370,000 a year.
Yeah, that's Australian dollars.
That's a pretty big chunk.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you just saw a podcast snippet. I'm excited for you. So we have a new one that comes out every single week. Go to your favorite podcasting location and make sure you check out the new episode every single week. I'm dropping on a Thursday.